Would you like to ask your question of Councillor Gledhill?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We'd like to make sure the Garrison isn't passed over for any attention. Madam Mayor, could the leader please update the Chamber on progress with dealing with serious ASB issues and crime on the Garrison Estate in Purfleet?
Councillor Gledhill.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, eventually. Thank you, Councillor Garrison, for your question. I do apologise in advance because of the amount of work that has been undertaken by officers and police. This will be a fairly lengthy answer. I'm aware of the situation on Garrison and the issues that have been raised both direct to myself and through officers and indeed through Councillor Gerrish. An initial response was sent, which raised after concerns were raised on the 28th of May by the Chief Executive, and a more detailed response was sent on the 25th of June by the Corporate Director. Senior officers of the council met the tenants reps on the 5th of July and have agreed monthly meetings to update them on progress. But in terms of the specifics, repairs have been done within the communal areas of Chieftain Drive. Broken glass panels have been replaced with metal mesh type glass to help reduce the likelihood of vandalism. Repairs have been completed to all magnetic door closures to reduce the access by other people that are not residents. And funding has been secured to enhance the CCTV in Chieftain Drive and around the Garrison area. We're also introducing improvements to security control panel to prevent unauthorised access across all blocks. The tenancy team secured funding for the demolition of the garages that have been vandalised. Mobile CCTV units are planned to help tackle the motorbike and quad bike nuisance, as well as locking the gates to the spider fields to reduce access. This is on top of the things I announced earlier with the police getting equipment to help tackle this direct. I won't say what it is, I won't give their game away. 2 weapon sweeps have been taken on the estate following intelligence and evidence received. A gold club was recovered on the 1st, but nothing on the 2nd. The antisocial behaviour team is seeking possession of a property concerned where drugs have been found and are actively pursuing evidence on another to take the tenancies away. We've written to the parents where we have received evidence in relation to the behaviour of the children and younger people living in their premises, and Essex Police are actively pursuing through the courts perpetrators public order offences in this area recently. To offer residents assurances and visible presence, antisocial behaviour officers are committed to conducting evening patrols with the police, and in addition, Essex Police are running Operation Borderland over an extended period to gather intelligence to provide more visibility and also where the problems actually are. Alongside a Garrison Estate working group where professionals meet to agree progress with actions, meetings have also taken place with Garrison Residents Engagement Group. Following consultation with those residents, we're looking to apply for a public spaces protection order which will impose conditions on those committing crime, nuisance and antisocial behaviour on the Garrison Estate. This can only be happened when we've got the evidence, so this is a time-consuming piece of work. We're also working actively with the Youth Participation Team and Active Essex to provide activities so to discourage those that are vulnerable to get involved in antisocial behaviour. It's much better to prevent it than to actually go for the cure. And then finally, to provide further information to our residents, to bring the community together, we're hosting a family fun day on the 8th of August. There are some other initiatives, such as getting the youth offending team and the adult offending team part of the community payback to go out and help clean up the estate. But I'm not waiting for data on that when that will happen, but hopefully when that happens there'll be announcements so people can go out and help. Don't forget these events are there, obviously apart from rehabilitation, but also as punishment. But the rehabilitation part, they actually get to show the problems and the cause. There are, as I say, other activities of the council are ongoing, and I'm quite happy watching those.
Councillor Gerrish, do you have a supplementary question?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Yes. I'd just like to first of all thank Councillor Gledhill for his response and for the action that both he and the Council have taken so far on this issue. And credit where credit's due. I think since I raised this issue with both him and the Chief Executive, a lot has been done in the area. I think there is still more to do, but we're definitely moving in the right direction in terms of tackling some of the issues that we've seen. Madam Mayor, when residents first came to me, a huge concern of theirs was trying to get the police or council to listen to their problems they were facing day in, day out. At times they felt abandoned to whatever might happen and had been in real fear for their safety. Will the leader agree to take up conversations with officers to ensure that we have both a clear and understood escalation path for council staff, especially the more junior council staff that might receive the initial reports of these kinds of issues, when issues of serious crime and antisocial behaviour are first reported? Thank you.
Councillor Gledhill.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you for your question, Councillor Garrison. Yes, there is, number one, we are walking in the right direction. Yes, there is more to do, and yes, definitely it will take some time to actually resolve this. But equally, yes, we need to make sure that whoever receives that information passes it up the line to those that can make decisions. There is nothing worse than residents giving information day in, day out for weeks on end, only to find it stuck on the same phone, or it's stuck on the computer, or it's not been passed to the relevant officer, or it's been passed to the relevant officer who then gone for a day, and it's just not dealt with in the appropriate time. Residents want to see action, they want to see action when it's needed, not when we feel that it's necessary. So there will be a process put in place to ensure that will happen. Not just with us, but with the police as well. If they suffer from the same problems, reporting to an officer on the street, they can only do so much, but we need to make sure it gets up through the system, it's recorded as a crime, it's recorded as a statistic. That way we can get Essex Police to put more resources into the area. That will also help me as part of the antisocial behaviour project we've got going to say where we need to put the resources and what resources are needed where. Thank you.
Councillor Glorish, you have a second.